Hey everyone, I wanted to share a couple ideas about how we can get more business and how to use our new database to do it. One is obviously searching out new companies, and the best way to find new companies is when you're parsing resumes for the first time. So I parsed a resume a couple days ago, and I made a note because the guy worked for Lassiter Foods, which was a franchisee of Crystals Corp. We all know Crystals went from being 100% corporate basically to being 80% franchised. So, one thing that you can do is keep a notepad, and whenever you see a candidate working for a company that we don't do business with, there's a big opportunity. So, if you scroll down here in the resume search, I typed in Lassiter and I'm going to hit search. And here's the guy that I parsed, and he works for Lassiter Foods. So we could search everybody in the database that works for them and call them and try to find out a contact person of somebody we can call to try to get a search agreement with. As you can see under his experience here, Lassiter Foods, LLC, franchisee of Crystals. He's a managing partner, so I would call him and find out one, how many franchises they own, and two, a contact person, HR, area director, somebody that we could contact either A as a reference, and then B go after him as a new client. So that's one way that you can use your database. Keep a notebook. Anytime you parse a resume, seeing somebody that works for a company that we don't do business with, make a note of it. It will help you grow your business, get more job orders, and make more money. Okay, and the second way to get more job orders is every day we're all signed up for Indeed to get job alerts. So I'm going to switch over to my email. And this morning on my job alert, it shows Shane's Rib Shack in Suwanee, Georgia needs a general manager. And we get these every day. There's all kind of stores in here. So what we'd like to do is go over to our database and go to the company manager. And first, search Shane's to make sure they're not in there already. And I'll hit enter. And we have the Eitzen Group doing business as Shane's, but we don't have Shane's Rib Shack corporate. So what I want to do is enter a new company. I want to name the company Shane's Rib Shack. I'm going to go over to my email, and I Googled them, and I'm going to copy the URL address to their website. And I'm going to go back to the database, and I'm just going to paste it here for company website. Now, as a status, I'm going to say they are an MPC client. They're not a client. They're a client that we want to go after. And always put me as the rep because it'll be easier to find our clients all in one spot. So that's the only information I'm putting in there. You saw it took 5 seconds. I'm going to hit submit, and there we go. And now we have a new MPC client. We're going to, right there, MPC. I'm going to edit it too, and I'm going to do the industry, and I'm going to say they are casual theme. I'm going to go back to the website and see what kind of information I could put in on them. So usually I look for about us, or here we go, the story, the Shane story. So I'm going to click on the story here, and while that's populating, my computer's running a little bit slow today, but there it is. So I'm going to just highlight this right here, and I'm going to right click, copy, and I'm going to go back in here. And since I hit that edit button, I'm going to right in here, I'm going to right click, paste, and do it again. And now here we have information on Shane's Rib Shack. I'm going to hit enter twice and scroll down because I'm going to see if there's any more information that I want to put in there. So I'm going to go back to their website, And I want to see, I'm going to go back to Shane's, and I want to see locations, and right down here it says locations. Where can we find a Shane's? Locations. They have Georgia and they have South Carolina, both of our territories. I'm going to click on Georgia, and this website is a little slow, but look at all the locations they have in Georgia, and we do not do business with them. It's crazy. I'm going to highlight all this. I'm going to see if I can copy this into the website as well as information. And so here we go, Georgia. I'm going to copy, go back to the website or the database. I'm going to paste, and I'm going to hit OK and see how that comes out. And I'm going to hit save. So here's the information. Now here's all their locations just for Georgia. I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick up South Carolina as well. And let's get down to South Carolina, and they have a few there. So I am going to copy the South Carolina addresses as well. Go back to the website, and I'm going to hit edit. And as soon as that pulls up, here we go. I'm going to scroll to the bottom. I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to paste that again for the South Carolina locations, and hit OK and hit save. Now we have a potential new client, Shane's Rib Shack. You can click on here and go right to their website. They're a casual themed client. They're an MPC, so that means we do not currently have a search agreement with them. This image here will populate soon as it runs through a Compass system. And so we have what is Shane's, and then all their locations. And we could start interviewing candidates, find candidates that work for these locations. You could, just like we did with Lassiter Foods, we could type in Shane's, and we should put that on our list as a new potential client that with all those locations in Georgia and South Carolina, we don't do business with them, and we need to. So if you want to grow your business, get more job orders, and make more placements, here's 2 easy suggestions. Thanks. Have a good day.